today might be the day that I lose my mind. No, let me scratch that. Today is the day I lose my mind because for some reason they decided to add a 360-degree rotation and 180-degree tilt to my camera. They added it. It's a new patch that just came in and I updated my camera and now I have that. I can't re-roll. I can't revert. That's what I meant to say. Can't revert. This camera does not go level. It doesn't twist even. It doesn't level this way evenly. So I'm always going to be at an angle and you're always going to think that this guy's face is lopsided. Wow, this guy's face, he has a lopsided face. He needs to stop sleeping on his side. Well, I'm not going to, first off. Second off, and third off, I have no hat on, right? I never wore a hat on here, so I don't know why I started that saying like that. My hat hair. I have hat hair right now. I have hat hair right now. I have hat hair right now. But this is the last time you're going to see this because tonight I'm going to be chopping off my hair. I'm not buzz cutting. You probably won't even notice the difference. Are you even watching this? Are you even here watching this? I'm going to cut off my hair. Personally, me, I'm going to chop some hair off because there's way too much here. So this is going to be the last time that you see this. I'm also going to fix this up. Anyways, today we are starting with the generalist. What do we have? +2 melee damage for every 1 range damage. Ranged weapon. For every 1 range weapon. For every 1, you can only equip 3 melee and 3 range at a time. Okay, so we're going to be going for both here. Both ranged and melee. Generalist. We're going for both ranged and melee damage. So what does that look like, right? For me, now these scale with melee, 25% of your melee damage. These are going to scale with that. We're going to go with shurikens. We're going to go with shurikens. We're going to select that. We're also going to be going with some melee thing that I decide later on. We're going with danger 4. We're going with the generalist because look at his eyebrows, right? He's got a little goatee there, no mustache, but he's got a little goatee there, right? But the eyebrows, check these things out. If you look at my eyebrows and you look at his eyebrows, quite similar, right? Yes, they are. Thank you for. Now, I seem to ask you guys a lot of questions, okay? A lot of questions. Do you see this? Do you see that? Does it look like this? Yes. And I ask you questions, right? But I never seem to get a singular answer. We're actually gonna get another precise here. Okay, we're gonna get 2 precises here. So we're gonna actually see what that limits us, okay? We're gonna see what this limits out. Is this considered ranged or is this considered melee, right? So I don't know what that's actually considered because they scale with this. This is considered melee. We're going to figure that out on our own. So let's go to wave 2. Now, this is danger 4. Still have yet to beat danger 4. I'm going to keep complaining about that, even though I haven't completed it yet. I just said I didn't complete it. But what do we have to do for this, right? We're going 3 melee, 3 ranged. Now, what does that kind of look like? Okay, now we think deeply inside. Think deep, go deeper, go deeper. No, seriously, go deeper. Right, now what can you pull out of there? You can pull a whole lot of stuff. You can pull a balloon, silly string, clown nose. We're going to go attack speed bonus here. We're also going to pick up a whole bunch of trash. We're going to pick up a whole bunch of trash. Whole bunch of trash. Literally, wait, what's actually going on here? Literally a whole bunch of trash. I'm gonna say it again. Now they added this ban system, right? And I named my last video that new ban system. Okay, because there's a new ban system going on here. I don't know what the point of the ban system is. Well, I guess I do. You can ban up to 8 items, right? I thought I hadn't like installed a moderation or a modifier, I guess that's what it's called. But you could ban up to 8 items. Now, what does that do? I should have explained this yesterday, but I was just learning it myself actually. So I shouldn't have explained that yesterday because that wouldn't have made sense, would it? Either way, you can ban up to 8 items, okay? A ban blocks that thing from popping up. So, for example, this one, we're just gonna recycle it actually. And for this one, we're actually gonna pick up some range damage because we're gonna have to start scaling both of them. Now, this seems to be ranged. I do like the wands a lot. Now, do I have 3 ranged weapons? That is something I need to figure out. We'll figure out next time I go to purchase a weapon, I guess. Icicle, we'll try and purchase this next because I do like a good icicle. I love those long pointy things. They are very good for us. The wands also are long and pointy. Are there kids outside? Are they outside my window? Now, there's a lot of screaming going on outside, but it doesn't matter what goes on around me. I will still be in this very seat. You will never see a different chair unless this one gets stolen. But even then, either I'll have no chair or I'll just rebuy this chair. But I will always have this chair and I will always be in this seat, no matter if you hear outside. If you hear that outside, doesn't matter. We're actually gonna ban this item, get that out of my entire life, pick up attack speed. It actually doesn't let us pick that up. Okay, so these are considered ranged because it says ranged in the range area. It says ranged in the range area. So I guess that means it's ranged, right? Now we have to be looking at melee. Now this is gonna be good here because This also scales, while it does scale with melee, it also scales with ranged, right? Because hitting an enemy spawn 3 projectiles dealing to 60% of your range damage. We're gonna pick that up. We're also gonna lock this here. So we're actually looking quite solid. Now there's no point in me picking up shurikens because I'll need a blue one. I'll need a blue shuriken there unless I sell this wand. But we're gonna continue anyways. I will actually sell the shuriken and pick up an icicle or wand if one of those pop up, because think about it this way. If I have 2 elemental ranged, why not just get 3? This way it could kind of assist each other there. So if I get another ranged elemental, I'll pick that up and replace the shuriken, because the shuriken is only precise. It only has a precise buff. It doesn't even have elemental, it doesn't have anything else, it's just precise. So it's kind of a waste of my slot. And in Danger 4, it's quite dangerous to have just a messy slop pile of a whole thing. Now, speaking of slop, there was a little thing I made a long time ago and I ate it. I called it the slop. And actually, while you're here, I'm going to pull it up and explain to you what this slop is. Now, it is a food. It's a whole dish that I created myself. Let me try and search this in my notes for you. Slop. Beautiful. Here's the ingredients. 1 pound of ground turkey, 3 brown eggs, half a can of Armor chili, some mixed cheese, butter with like 9 R's, garlic salt, oregano, pepper, and sriracha. So I named that the slop, and I happened to eat that and thought it was so good. Let me write it down in my notes. I never made it since, and I don't even plan to, but I kind of just keep it there because it's just mind-boggling to even have that in the first place. So we're gonna pick up this icicle as soon as I can. I'm gonna replace my shuriken, like I had mentioned, right? We're gonna buy 2 icicles, and we're gonna have -1 shuriken, and we're gonna have a wand. Yes, thank you guys, thank you guys, thank you guys. Thank you guys. I'm glad I'm not doing the thank you bounces. If you've seen that, you've seen that. If not, then you haven't seen it. Yes. We're gonna try and kill these guys. Actually, Danger 4 doesn't seem too dangerous. It doesn't feel too bad. I feel like Danger 0 gave me a harder time than Danger 4 has, but to be fair, I have not beaten this one yet. I can't say that for Danger 0. I have beaten that. So we're gonna try and pick up more currency. Now we don't have any like D modifiers. Is that what it's called? D modifiers for like XP or currency or anything like that. So it's all kind of left alone. It's just really, it limits our weapons and damage gain. We're going to be taking this because that is both boosting ranged and melee damage. That's what that means. We're going to pick up another. Actually, we need some more defense here. I'm not even kidding. There's kids screaming. Hopefully the ice cream truck doesn't come by. We're going to grab that armor. We're also going to buy both of this stuff. You know what? Matter of fact, may as well just combine this here. Let's try and look for some more weapons here, because I'm not even going to lie to you. Why do we not have many weapons? Why? Why? Another cacti club. I'm gonna clap your cheeks. Actually, don't even talk like that. Why did that come out? I actually never say that type of stuff, but it slipped out, so I guess that means I might say that type of stuff. Okay, so that made me a little bit uncomfortable. I actually have chills down my spine. But we're gonna try and upgrade our cacti club running next here. Let's try and relax a little bit, tone ourselves down. Let's come back to Earth. Let's ground ourselves. Let's ground ourselves. Let's ground ourselves. Hopefully my father doesn't watch this video. But we're going to kill these guys. The Cacti Club seems to be doing pretty good. Also, these explosion things and the shurikens, like everything that just hits multiple enemies is just doing good here. And I'm glad that we have those items. I'm not even going to lie. This wand seems pretty bogus, but hopefully we could get that picked up. I also need a couple more melee weapons, because we are lacking. We only have 4 weapons. Yeah, we only have 4 weapons. I need 6, please, 6. We're gonna recycle. Actually, I'm gonna ban this because I hate this item, like with everything I have. Increase our armor. Buy this cacti club, so now we have 2. Keep this locked, and no point in that shuriken. Again, we're trying to replace this. Hopefully get some elemental or elemental, right? So we're gonna try to look for elemental. This is good to have if we're keeping our wand, or just in general actually, because it's a 25% chance for attacks to burn. And what does burn do? It does tick damage. Okay, what do we like about tick damage? That means if I'm not attacking something, it's going to continue to burn them and continue to damage them. Now what does that mean? You can just keep going. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? It doesn't matter what it means. It's just the fact that it happens. Things will continue to take damage. 4. Things will continue to take damage If that was confirmation for your angel numbers, take this as confirmation as well. Now, we're going to keep doing damage as we're not even attacking things, like these armored guys over there. Take damage. Might need to actually pray to myself in a mirror and hopefully lift myself up on a pedestal to myself. Have a little bit of existential crisis, maybe midlife. How old am I? Yeah, probably midlife. Let's try and kill some more stuff. Our damage is running quite low here, actually. I was not picking my nose. I just had an itch. Recycle this. I should have picked it up. We're going to increase our baseline damage by this, and by that. Now we're not going to have any money left because I don't keep track of anything at all. I'm just in my own mind, chasing my mind in circles. In circles. There's a filing cabinet. Open it. What's inside the filing cabinet? Cobweb? A spider? Wait, there's one note inside of that filing cabinet. Open it. What does it say? Dear Sean, it is your fellow Sean from 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. What is he writing to me about? I have noticed that you have been putting your razor on the sink side. Okay, yeah, what about it? Well, I picked it up and I used it for my bum hole. Hopefully you don't mind. Okay, I don't know why I read that out loud. We're gonna try and pick up all these currency. We got 2 level ups here. Beautiful. We also got a chest. Okay, our damage increase has been perfect so far, but we actually need an additional weapon because we are lacking. We have 5 out of 6. Now, what does that mean? Stop asking. I'm not even kidding. Can you stop asking, like, what does that mean? I'm not kidding. We're going to be killing all these guys. Pick up all this currency. Beautiful. 2 level ups, 2 chests. We're going to increase our range by just a smidge. And also 2 range damage for minus speed. Now we're negative speed, but we're going to pick up attack speed. And we're also going to pick up HP regeneration. Beautiful. Okay, now this is melee, right? This is melee. Now, is a fist a good? Is it good to have a fist or primitive? Now, this is primitive, right? This is unarmed. Okay, I don't have any other unarmed, but we're going to sell this wand. We're going to get off my screen. We're going to buy this wand. We're actually going to buy this as our other melee. So now we have 3. We have this stupid club. We have this club and we have this melee. So now we are meleeed up and we are ranged up. I'm also going to lock this because I don't want to be so slow that I can't move, but I also want that increase in armor. Okay, now what's next? I need to buy this. Let's decrease in armor. Okay, I need the increase in armor, but I want my speed up. So hopefully on this level up, I get a nice purple speed. And if I get a purple speed on this level up, I will take my clothes off and play the rest of this game with my clothes off. But let's see how it goes. I hope I can take my clothes off because it is awfully hot in here. If my clothes come off, my camera's going off. That's not true. My clothes aren't coming off. Just stop doing that. Stop. Let's kill this loot goblin. Let's heal up a little bit. Now we have HP regeneration. I have to check what that's at because we actually seem to be healing quite well, and our damage seems to be doing quite well actually as well. Let's wipe these guys. Please. Listen, yesterday I died on wave 20. And I'm sure you can notice if you had seen that video, how much of a toll that took on my entire mental state. But it's okay sometimes, right? It's okay sometimes. It's not like I did anything like bad. It was just a little bit of excitement. 20 materials dropped. I got scared because I saw purple. We're also going to recycle that. Beautiful. We're going to pick up some melee damage, actually. We're going to grab some melee damage. That was close, wasn't it? That was awfully close. We're going to pick up some speed. Purple speed. I need speed though. I just need speed in general. Just get me positive so I can buy. We're just gonna pick up the armor here. We're also gonna buy that. I'm also going to need to replace this because it is kind of lacking in damage. Wait, are you kidding me? I need this purple wand. Can we fix our items? Seriously, can we fix our items? What is this nonsense? Actually, I'm getting some good items here. I'm not kidding. I'm actually getting quite good items here. I'm gonna purchase this. Subtract our speed even more to minus 10 because I wasn't paying attention. Now I'm a sloth in a desert. Now, what does a sloth in the desert do? They die. They do not survive in the desert. Moving slowly, they don't survive. No trees, just brush burnt to a crisp like my bacon this morning. And then there's nothing else that they could climb onto because there's rocks. What are you gonna climb onto a rock and sunbathe? Okay, you could do that for 15 minutes and then come inside because it's too hot, little doggy out there. Little puppy dog. What? Wait, my mind's gone. My mind's actually gone. I think I snapped my neck. But just pick up the currency. Oh, wait, I'm actually about to crash out of myself. I'm not even kidding. I'm holding back so much rage. So much internal rage at myself. What is wrong with me? No, I'm not kidding. What is wrong with me? I saw my bald spot. It's not bald. I saw my receding spot, my big forehead. It's not big. We're going to complete wave 11 here. We're going to recycle, actually, not deal 3 damage. Yeah, we're going to recycle that. Range damage increase. Okay, again, we need speed increase. We need speed. Explosive elemental range. Okay. Now, we're going to actually probably, honestly, just sell that and pick this up. Because now we have 3 elementals, right? Well, 4, actually, counting this, our melee elemental, right? 4 counting this melee elemental. We're going to pick this up. We're going to pick this up. We're going to refresh. And we're going to pick this up. Pick this up. Nice. Now we have a blue one, right? Mini boss battle. Not dealing nearly enough damage that's needed here. You're taking quite a bit of damage there, Buster. How about we try and dodge some of their attacks? You clown. Oh, if you die here, your shirt's getting ripped in half and I'm eating you. You heal up? I'm not kidding. You heal up? I'm not kidding. Glutton. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat this.